Mets. Beat the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your...
Fuck the Mets. Fuck the Mets. Hey, Cubs, can you fucking beat the Mets? Holy shit. Those of you that listen to this podcast, which is not many, you had to see this podcast coming, right? I mean, holy shit. Last night's game, Arrieta, the positives. Arrieta was back into Cy Young form. 7 innings, 1 run, 8 strikeouts. Going up against Syndergaard. Syndergaard actually was a little wobbly. He was teetering the first few innings. It seemed like the Cubs had runners in scoring position nearly every inning, but they couldn't come through. And it was a type of game where you see those wasted opportunities and you start thinking in your head by about the 6th inning, Cubs are going to lose this fucking game because they've pissed away too many goddamn opportunities. Arrieta exits, so now it's a bullpen game. Cubs versus Mets. I don't care if it's Cubs versus Braves. Oh, wait. This has actually happened, so this is not even hypothetical. The Cubs bullpen is probably going to lose. I give their chances a coin toss. That's about as far as I go, as them winning any type of bullpen game. And it took all of the second inning of the bullpen's work when Hector Rondon came in, gave up a few singles, and then Rivera, the Mets' backup catcher, is at the plate. The announcers had mentioned in Rivera's previous at-bat, when there was a runner in scoring position, that this guy is a first-pitch fastball hitter. So if the announcers know this, then I'm sure the Cubs do. But what happens? Rondon throws a first-pitch fastball, and Rivera, who's not even hitting above fucking Mendoza, gets a base knock to right field. Mets take the lead. But that's where the fun just starts. Because at this point, I'm thinking, well, Cubs are going to lose. Whatever. Sucks. But no, they didn't just go down quietly, 1, 2, 3. They load the bases against Familia, who coming into this game has yet to blow a game this season. In fact, he has converted 48 save opportunities in a row. But guess what? This same opportunity against the Cubs, the same type of opportunity, presented itself at the beginning of July when the Cubs had runners on second and third at Citi Field in the 9th inning against Familia. But they couldn't even score 1 run. So anyways, back to this game. Bases loaded, no outs. So an even better situation. Well, maybe not completely better because now there's a force at every base. But you get my point. It's bases loaded, no outs, right? I wish I would have had the game cast up that would have showed me the percentage that the Cubs had to score here in this situation. Well, somehow, Familia is a goddamn magician. First pitch is a soft ground ball out to first base. First baseman throws it home. 1 gone. Next batter, I believe, was Bryant. Might have been. Yeah, it was Bryant. Bases loaded, 1 out. Chris Bryant, National League MVP contender. Oh, rolls over a fastball to third base, who's being played by Jose Reyes, by the way. And he turns the double play. Game fucking over. Why can't they beat the Mets? Jesus fucking Christ. Going back to last year's postseason, the Mets are now 9-1 against the Cubs in the last 10 meetings. How the Cubs ever went 7-0 against the Mets in the regular season last year, I'll never know. Oh, wait, that was the first half before they actually had Cespedes. But good Lord, this Mets team, okay, they have a winning record. I get it's not like the Cubs lost to the fucking Twins or something. But to me, I don't think the Mets are that good. I think they are a decent team. Their pitching has already lost Harvey. I think they're going to lose either Matz or Syndergaard at some point this year, whether it's the innings limits or injury. And their offense is home run or nothing. They said on ESPN that their average with runner in scoring position was well, it's atrocious, but in the past, like, I don't know, week or so, they're like 0 for 50 something with RISP. Didn't seem to matter last night. They got it done. Of course, the Cubs can't hit with RISP, especially against the Mets. It's July 20th now. We're about 11-ish days away from the trade deadline. Theo, say it again. I really hope you make a move for a relief pitcher. And I hope it's not just some small little move, you know. You have to get rid of something to get something. I know you know this. You went to Yale. You're a smart motherfucker. Hell, Rosenthal recently tweeted that the Cubs balked at the San Diego Padres asking price for Drew Pomeranz a couple weeks ago. Apparently they were asking for Baez, and the Cubs said no. Baez is a good player, don't get me wrong. Excellent defender almost anywhere you put him, whether it's shortstop, second base, third. Has some pop. He's cut down on his strikeouts. He's young. I get it. But where is he going to play on a regular basis? Zobrist is under contract for 3 more seasons. Russell's, supposedly the franchise shortstop. Of course, Bryant's at third. I mean, long term, is this guy going to be much more than a utility guy for the Cubs? So maybe you'd be willing to give up something like that. Pomeranz is not exactly a fucking geezer himself, and he's pretty good. It never hurts to get more pitching. So I'm kind of thinking the Cubs aren't going to make any big moves. If they're not willing to give up Baez for Pomeranz, then I don't know what they're willing to give up. I know they're not giving up Schwarber. Theo said that ad nauseum. That's not happening. That's fine. If you're going to, you better get a boatload back. But you got to get rid of somebody. Everyone's blocked at most positions. Vogelbach, I hope you're just dangling him out there like the guy in this fucking insurance commercial. I got you $1. I hope you're just holding him out there because there's a guy named Rizzo playing third. And what's another one? Candelario. He's not playing third base for the Cubs anytime soon. Start shipping guys off and get quality back. There's got to be some moves you can make. I hope they make them soon. Fortunately, the Cubs still have a nice lead in the NL Central, but these type of games are making me nervous for the postseason. One, obviously the bullpen's inadequacies. And two, the Cubs offense can't seem to do shit late in games, especially when they're losing those games. Anyway, today wraps up the Mets series. It's a rubber game. Hendricks versus Cole and Flo. Hopefully the Cubs can win the series. If they do, that'll make me feel a lot better. And that means they will open the second half of the year with 2 series victories against 2 teams with winning records. And I guess at the end of the day, that's not the worst thing. But last night was a tough pill to swallow. So please, Cubs, do me a favor tonight. Fuck the Mets. Fuck the Mets. Please go out and fucking beat the Mets. Thanks for listening.